And? Where has Koto-san gone?
We don't know. His body never turned up, so there is a chance he survived, but...
Koto-san had been entering and leaving our headquarters a lot these past few months. There is a possibility that the Imperial Nationalists were suspicious of his relationship with us and attacked him.
Yes, I see.
At any rate, we must discern whether or not people have learned about how we have been secretly developing the Water of Life under shogunate orders.
You're right. In any event, we should make finding Koto-san our top priority. By the way, Kondo-san, this is in regards to Serizawa-san. How do you intend to carry out the Aizu Domain's orders?
Why not simply have him relinquish his position as commander?
There is absolutely no way that bastard would go along with that.
I will try speaking with Serizawa-san about this.
Are you serious? We've had chats with him several times in the past to no avail. He is the one who goes against everything that we tell him.
Toshi, he shares our same ideals and deserves our respect. If I logically explain our reasoning, he should come around.
Blood! Give me blood! Give me blood! My throat! My throat burns! It hurts!
Hold on. If you like, I'll give you the medicine now. Pipe down. I'll administer the medicine in a minute. Open your mouth. Sit still.
Give me some!
Here, drink some water. I know. I'll give you some soon, so just wait. So when their bloodlust hits, this medicine makes it possible for them to cling on to their sanity by a thread.
Please, save me. I can't take this much longer. Please just kill me.
Bear with it a while longer. I will make a better medicine shortly.
Nimi-san! Nimi-san! Nimi-san!
Considering their condition, I couldn't possibly take them with me.
This way, please.
Huh?
I've kept you waiting?
Hardly. I just arrived myself.
Thank you for waiting. I am coming in. Here you go.
No, thanks. I'm sorry, but could you take your leave?
That's fine, sir. Take your time.
To be honest, the reason why I called you here today was in regards to the Shinsengumi's future.
Here we came to the red light district, and you want to jump straight into work without so much as a drink first? Inconsiderate oaf.
That's because I am terribly sorry. Here you go.
You aren't even calling for a geisha? Fool.
Serizawa-san, our command has been appointed the noble title of Shinsengumi, and we're officially entrusted with conducting the patrols around Kyoto.
And what of it? Go on.
We have been charged to protect the peace, so it is imperative that you refrain from conducting any further unscrupulous behavior.
Oh?
If you continue as you have, Serizawa-san, I will have no choice but to make you relinquish your title.
Why have you deliberately divulged that information to me? Wouldn't it be a dream come true for you and your men if you became the sole commander with the Aizu Domain as your sponsor? Well,
I believe that the two of us, Serizawa-san, should continue to command the Shinsengumi together. True, there has been friction between the two of us, but I am grateful to you, Serizawa-san. That's why...
That is not something you should say to the person you are negotiating with.
Huh?
If your goal is to merely run a small dojo, there are some who may view that as virtuous. However, those are not the words of a feudal lord.
I came to realize a long time ago that I lacked the ability to serve as a general. But Toshi, he said that he fully believes in my potential. That is why.
Do you have any idea why Hijikata holds you in such high regard? That pathetic little man is living his dream through you. His hopes and dreams to live as a samurai, he has entrusted them to one man, you. However, I imagine that someday those views will bring you anguish.
What? What do you mean?
It means just as it sounds. If you continue as the Shinsengumi's commander, you will take the brunt of the Imperial Nationalists' hatred. Do you possess the willpower to withstand such hatred?
I formed my resolve. I will make the Shinsengumi grow into something big. As long as everyone who accompanied me to Kyoto because they believed in me shares that dream, I can continue to run along Toshi's side.
Now then, that is enough of this stifling conversation. Hey, server, fetch a geisha.
May I help you?
Fetch a geisha.
Yes, sir.
A moment, Serizawa-san. We are not done talking.
Sirs?
I want drinks right now.
Sir?
Serizawa-san, please promise to change your ways. Serizawa-san!
Hirama-san, I finished with the cleaning.
Oh, I appreciate it. Oh, right. Ibuki-kun, will you be willing to take that sake to the master for me?
Sure. I don't mind.
Have you lost the desire to take my life? I wouldn't mind. Death by your hands wouldn't be so bad.
I fear you are out of luck. After failing to kill you the other day, I've completely lost all interest in it.
That right?
Yes, it is. But why do you leave yourself exposed like this before a woman who tried to kill you? It makes no sense.
All humans die eventually anyway. It's simply just a matter of whether death comes for them sooner or later. Besides, you resemble her.
Resemble her?
The first woman I was ever in love with. Her. No, she was also the last woman I ever loved.
What type of person was she? Huh?
That woman was shunned by the world. Yet even when treated as if she didn't exist, she still tried her damnedest to live.
And this lady? Just what is the lady doing now?
She died long ago. An illness made her grow unable to remember who she was, let alone me or anyone else. A few years later, after the woman died, I learned that I had been infected with the same disease. Normally, people grieve upon learning that they have contracted a fatal disease. But for some reason, it made me happy. Do you know why? Now I can die of the same disease as that woman. That's how I felt. I even recognize how horribly effeminate that thought is. There is no way that a man such as I could possibly go to the same paradise as that woman. Perhaps the reason is because of the kind of woman she was. The woman I fell in love with. I developed the belief that the truth is planted deep below a pile of mud, where its roots can grow strong and firm. Its flowers blossom beautifully in the mud, just like a lotus.
Ryunosuke! Have you seen Nimi-san?
Nope. I haven't seen him today. Is there some kind of problem?
He's gone.
Huh?
He took everything on the water of life and vanished.
He did what?
I suspected that he tried to pull something sooner or later. But to think he ran off with the water of life, of all things.
What should we do, Hijikata-san? Don't we need to hurry and find out where he went?
Considering the weight of the situation, I'd love to have every single member out looking for Nimi-san. But with the water of life in the picture, I can only send those of us who already know about Kodo-san's elixir.
Indeed. Fortunately for all of us, Kodo-san did not take the men that he conducted the Fury experimentations on.
Which means that as long as Nimi-san doesn't resume his experiments, he's not an immediate threat, or am I wrong?
But I think we can all agree. That man will do whatever he thinks is necessary to sell the water of life.
Very well, then. Locating Nimi-san should be our top priority. Keep your eyes peeled when you are out conducting patrols.
Sir.
Vice Commander.
Yamazaki, what is it? Come in.
Pardon me.
What is it?
I came across a rumor that caught my attention. The locals have been talking about an outbreak of bizarre murders throughout Kyoto these past few days.
Bizarre murders?
Correct. According to what I've heard, the bodies of the victims have been drained of most of their blood.
What did you say?
I got it. Here's your sake.
The cur, huh? Took you long enough.
Thank you for getting that. I'll take over from here.
Okay.
Hey, mongrel. Do you happen to know of a man named Iori Tanaka?
Iori Tanaka? Never heard of him.
Supposedly, he held a drinking party in Shimabara with some Imperial Nationalist Ronin the other day.
Huh?
According to the head clerk that led them to their banquet room, that man claimed to have an ace up his sleeve to expel foreigners. Supposedly, his style of speech and his voice sounded just like Nimi.
What? Where the hell is he? Where's that Iori Tanaka guy right now? I want to know!
Beats me.
I see. So you mean to say that there is a possibility that Nimi-san changed his name and then approached Imperial Nationalist Ronin, yes?
You did good to inform us, Ibuki-kun.
Nah, this all came from Serizawa-san. I didn't do anything. I'm just telling you guys.
But how did Serizawa-san manage to simply come across that information?
Huh?
We dedicated over half a month to finding him only to come up empty-handed. Yamazaki.
Sir.
Please investigate Shimabara immediately.
Very well.
How's it look?
One jab right to the heart. Must have been a fatal blow. Anyway, we ought to get him out of the water.
Hey, put this dead guy over there.
What's going on? No one is to go beyond this point.
Are you certain he was a Fury?
I am. I believe the experiment failed, and he could no longer control the Fury. Thus, he killed the man.
What should we do, Hijikata-san?
Vice Commander.
What is it that you want? Please come in.
Pardon me. The inspectors in town just informed me that they saw who they believe to be Nimi refer to himself as Iori Tanaka. They say he went inside a high-class restaurant called Yamao in Gion Shinichi.
Soji, Saito, are you ready to do this?
Sir.
But of course.
If we apprehend him inside the restaurant, we are not going to need a large group. It will just be the four of us.
I understand.
Let's hurry and get this over with.
Yamazaki, go around back. Wait for us.
Yes, Vice Commander.
All right, let's go.
The guests are growing impatient in the stateroom. Hurry up.
Sir!
Oh, welcome to... There's a problem?
Where are you serving your guest, Iori Tanaka?
I wouldn't know.
Passing through. Vice Commander, let's go.
Who are you?
What's all that ruckus?
What the hell are you doing? Hijikata!
So you were here.
And just what are you doing in a place like this, Nimi-san?
Why are you here? If something were to happen to me, Serizawa-sensei would let you have it.
Serizawa-sensei will?
Did Serizawa-san order you to give that medicine to Imperial Nationalists or not?
Who are these brutes? The Shinsengumi.
What? They're Mibu wolves?
Really now? There was no need for you to rush to your death.
Damn you! You fools don't realize the political situation at hand. You won't get off lightly if you try to harm me.
Is that all that you have to say?
What?
Hajime-kun, up!
You're slow, too slow. Your strikes are like that of a child.
You kept your wits about you, even after becoming a Fury.
Remember what I said. You won't get off lightly if you try to harm me.
This really pisses me off. It's like he has the upper hand even though there are 3 of us here. This isn't funny at all.
This is the true power of a Fury. The new era will be handed over to whosoever possesses this medicine. Choshu, Satsuma, and even Tosa. Everyone desperately wanted it.
So, who did you sell it to then?
Those men were the first to present a truly tasty proposition, but you made that a thing of the past. You are hardly a match for the likes of me. Blood. Blood. It's blood. Blood. Give me blood. Blood. There's blood.
Hijikata-san, what brings you here? It's so late.
Is Serizawa-san in?
He's in, but it looks like he went to bed. If you need him, I think you should wait till tomorrow.
All right. Then please, tell him something for me. Nimi-san committed honorable suicide.
Okay, I understand. You handled this incident with the water of life well enough. However, some of the responsibilities for this fiasco lies with Serizawa. How have you dealt with him since we last spoke?
Sir, I am still trying to persuade Serizawa-san to relinquish his command.
That is not what I meant. Are you blind? I mean to say that if you're going to manage the patrols around Kyoto, I want the 2 of you to personally lead the Shinsengumi. Do not force me to make myself even more clear. You may leave for today, that is all.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Huh.